games in the last 3 matches. After 9 games scored in the first 8 of World Cup qualifying. Now they come up against one of the best sides defensively in the competition. It all comes down to this, 90 minutes or more to decide who will go to the Inter from the advancing Nigerian forwards, who have discovered their mojo again in the last 2 or 3 games after some real problems through the group stage. Zaidu, and the first shot goes in, deflected. 78 minutes they had to wait in the set, barely 3 minutes in the final itself. The perfect start for Eric Chell's men. And Frank Onyeka, who came in for Akol Adams, who scored the goal, the opener in the last game, comes in and scores the opener here. Not dealt with in the middle. And you can see there, I think it's Axel. He made the move in the summer on a permanent basis. Corner kick to Democratic Republic of Congo. The keeper has rather spooned that away, and he's lucky that that wasn't put away. Just didn't get hold of that at all, and Muko couldn't keep it down, the man from this competition. Eric Chell's side, though, still in the lead, heading into the second 10-minute period of this first half. Osimhen just couldn't get the ball to stop bouncing enough. That's dangerous, though, from the men in blue, and Osimhen nearly managed to close down the keeper, Lionel Mpassi. They're working well here in Nigeria. The passing is smooth and they're putting things together nicely. You can see they're a confident side now. Zaidu, once again trying to come down this left flank. Iwobi sends it back out to the Porto man. Good ball inside. There's a chance here. And there still is. They're going to get themselves into trouble if they start playing balls like that square. Muko came on and made a difference off the bench against Cameroon. However, he's given the ball here, and all of a sudden this is danger now for, if it stays the same scoreline, as the Democratic Republic of Congo are forced to get more ambitious. Didi. Bassi. Will be getting caught in possession, and they might struggle here. Bakambu now. Haven't really seen him on the ball in the game so far. Bakambu, great ball into the middle, and there is the equaliser. Right on cue. Meshak Elia. His second goal of the qualifying campaign is a big one. Well, Iwobi got caught in possession, and that sprang the counter. Great transition play. It's a brilliant ball in. And Didi couldn't. They're a team who have usually gone in front. And the referee has seen enough excitement for one half. And a terrific half it was here in the African playoff final. Morocco, who of course went on to become the first African side to reach the semi-finals of a World Cup. Artu Masaka sent it in and on his line. Good defending by Frederick. However, an awful lot of time has passed now since Nigeria had so many real possession. Sadiki. Dangerous. Sadiki again. Oh, that's dangerous. It's going to go behind for a corner, is it? Or a goal kick. But the interesting thing here is what VAR are doing. And that was a dangerous piece of defending by Adamola Lookman. Masuaka. Siddiqui. It's nicely done. Little ball in. Mayele looking for the spectacular in the middle. And Wan-Bissaka didn't look like a man who's done the overhead kick many times. Full time in Rabat. It's been a hard-fought second half. So then, all set to go again, reload, and off we go once more. It's 1-1 between Nigeria and the Democratic Republic of Congo in the African playoffs for the World Cup. Masuaka, Sepenga. Almost hanging on there to Frederick. Oh, he's managed to get it back again. It's Siddiqui backing up. Buku. He should be the goalkeepers. Oh, it's gone in, but the referee has blown. Celebrate anyway. Meanwhile, Stanley Wabale tried to go for the overhead, but found the goalkeeper right behind him. Greek base, 26-year-old left back. So, very much like for like that change. It's a fresh pair of legs on to try and combat what's going on with the right-hand side of the DR Congo attack, which they are exploiting more and more. Sepenga, but the goalkeeper keeps his eye on the cross. It was very close to being a perfect header into the path of Fiston Mayele. Just couldn't quite get that curve off it naturally when he headed it through the group stage. Nigeria won 4 times in the group stage. Only one of which didn't affect it. Good ball in, turned by Democratic Republic of Congo there, and unable to. Ndidi, captain there, is beginning to feel the strains of 101 plus minutes in his legs. Ball comes in, and finally a chance in the middle for Toto Amokodare. He has toiled since he came on trying to get something together. Finally managed to get himself free, and he hulked that huge frame into the air, but unfortunately hit the end of the first half of extra time, and the referee will blow. And it should be a relatively quick turnaround, although inevitably the teams will come across. And Kayembe to Nzebe. They're starting to build once more, again down the left-hand side, trying to stretch Nigerian defences. That's not a bad ball in. Oh, it's gone in! That's surely in! They're claiming a goal. But the referee has not given it. He's adjudged a push. Well, it was the best move. And it's Siddiqui arriving, but illegally according to the referee. And even though Wabale allowed that ball to go over the line, it won't count as a goal. And Bassey's sent it over. Not the start the Nigerians were looking for. But he didn't score a goal. Mutasami looks like he's up next. The first penalty taker. And he's had it saved. And it's still 0-0 as the penalty shootout starts. Next up, Moses Simon. Left winger. And it's been saved as well. Incredible. Sébastien Dessart, the Democratic Republic of Congo coach. And again, it wasn't the best penalty. Acutely. Noah Siddiqui is up next. Can he be the first person to score a goal here in the shootout? Siddiqui against Wabali. 0-0 after 3 penalties. But no longer. The first goal goes in. The first blood to Democratic Republic of Congo. They lead 1-0. To the goalkeeper. Akon Adams, the man who blew open the semi-final with his 78th minute goal. Needs to score this to calm the nerves of Nigerians everywhere. And he does. And we are off and running in this penalty shootout. It's 1 apiece. Still with the Democratic Republic of Congo. So penalty number 3 for Democratic Republic of Congo. Here comes Tuanzebe, and we're level again. Three penalties each, 1 goal apiece. Onyemeche next up. And he scores. And for the first time in this penalty shootout, Nigeria have a lead. Best penalty we've seen. Right in the corner. Well away. Fiston Mayele is next up. Mayele, no problem. Suddenly, penalties are shooting in. This is where the pressure reverts now to Democratic Republic of Congo, because they're taking their penalties second. If it gets to that stage where it's the other way around, then all the pressure is do or die for Democratic Republic of Congo. Chidera Ijuke ignores the bottle and slides it in, and it's 5. Democratic Republic of Congo must score. Wasn't put off at all there. Brian Sepenga. No, it's not, excuse me. The substitute from Celtic scores, and it's 3-3 after 5 penalties. We go into sudden death, although effectively Balakwisha was already there with this penalty. Experienced defender, and it's been saved. Congo DR have a penalty to put them into the Inter-Confederation playoffs. And of course, it's the captain, Chancellor Mbemba, the man who scored the semi-final winner against Cameroon. The man who almost scored a winner in this final. Steps up and scores! And the Democratic Republic of Congo have made it into the Inter-Confederation playoffs. They take this 4-3 in the penalty shootout. And a team that has never made it to the World Cup under their current name are a step closer. Joy in Rabat for the Leopards. They are into the international playoffs next March. Sébastien Dessart has masterminded the path. It was 1-1 between Nigeria and Congo DR after extra time. But it's Congo DR who progress 4-3 after a penalty shootout that was fraught with misses, with saves, and with quality finishes, not the least of which from the captain, Charles Mbemba, in his 101st international appearance.